Hi, what's up guys, welcome to Smart Warrior. In this video I will show you 7 dangerous sports, so please stay tuned to the end. Jallikattu, also known as bull taming, is another sport that involves bulls, though it occurs on a different continent with a different set of rules, taking place in villages across Tamil Nadu during the Pongal, Thanksgiving for plentiful harvests, festival. This is a sport in which only one emerges the winner, man or bull. In one form of this sport, a person has to hold on to the bull for a specified time or distance to win, while a variant to this game involves releasing the bull into an open field with the participants trying to subdue the bull. The dangers, as can be anticipated, are many, and as many as 200 have died in this sport over the last 2 decades, also due to protests by animal activists against the cruelty meted out to the beasts. The sport has been banned in the country. Motocross is a form of off-road motorcycle racing held on enclosed off-road circuits. Motocross is a thrilling off-road motorcycle racing sport which quickly gained popularity, but with the thrill of the ride, accelerating up dirt hills and cruising through muddy terrain, comes the risk of injury. The 5 most common motocross injuries are ankle sprains, anterior cruciate ligament, ACL, tears, broken collarbone, broken or sprained wrist, rotator cuff tears, and other shoulder injuries. Because motocross accidents, falls and collisions occur often, it's important for riders to have proper, well-fitted safety equipment that is suited to their age, experience, and level of competition. For more than a century, a 2-day sport has been held in Gloucestershire, England, centred on a strange competition. An 8-pound wheel of double Gloucester cheese is rolled down a 200-yard hillside in the country. A group of runners chases it, trying to catch it. The problem is that the hill is too steep for a human to stay upright, so most of the runners fall awkwardly after a few steps and then tumble the rest of the way down. Theoretically, the cheese is given to the runner who catches it, but since a wheel of cheese travels downhill much faster than the fragile and oddly shaped bipeds pursuing it, the prize usually goes to the first person to reach the bottom of the hill. Bumps and bruises are guaranteed, and more serious injuries are a definite possibility. Local authorities have tried to discourage the sport, reminding the organizers, including the manufacturer of the cheese, that they could be held liable for any cheese rolling injuries. The sport of St. Fermin, or running of the bulls as it is more popularly known, takes place on the 6th of July in Pamplona, Spain. It originally was a means to transport bulls from where they were bred to the bull ring, where they would be slaughtered. Youngsters would jump in beside these bulls to show off their bravado. Over the years it developed into a sport marked by music, dancing, and markets. The run starts off after the first 2 rockets and comes to an end with the 3rd and 4th rockets, signaling that the bulls have entered the bull ring. The dangers of running with bulls are imaginably immense. Every year on an average 50 to 100 people get injured due to goring, asphyxiations, piling up of people leading to suffocation, and even getting crushed by the bulls. Bull riding is a rodeo sport that involves staying mounted on a bull for as long as possible, while the bull tries to buck off the rider. The very mention of mounting a 1,000-kilogram bull invokes jitters amongst us, so I guess much needn't be said about the perils entailed in the actual sport. It has been considered as one of the most dangerous sports in the world, with damage to the neck, head, and face, besides concussions accounting for most of the injuries. In 1989, after a bull gored and punctured the heart of cowboy Lane Frost, it was made compulsory to wear protective vests made of ballistic material. This, and a slew of other protective measures, have brought down the accidents in the sport, but despite this it still continues to be the most dangerous 8 seconds in sports. Buzkashi, the national sport of Afghanistan, is an intriguing component of Afghan culture which dates back 800 years, when Genghis Khan and his Mongol armies conquered this region. According to a legend, people from various tribes would come on horseback, swoop on goats and cattle, and whisk away as a strategy to defend against such attacks. Buzkashi was born, and soon it caught the imagination of people. Here the games would last many days as the distance between the scoring line and starting line was in kilometers. Over more than 7 people die each year and some players left with bloody, bruised and broken bones in this dangerous sport. Buskashi is played on 6 rules. These rules are strictly observed only for contests in Kabul. The ground has a square layout with each side long. Each team consists of 10 riders. Only 5 riders from each team can play in a half. The total duration of each half is 45 minutes. There is only one 15-minute break between the 2 halves. The game is supervised by a referee. Once every 6 years the Onbashira festival takes place in the Lake Suwa region of Nagano Prefecture in Japan. The purpose of the festival is to replace the 16 log pillars that stand at the corners of the 4 buildings of the Suwa Grand Shrine. The festivities begin in the mountains in April when 16 carefully chosen fir trees in the mountains are cut down using traditional logging tools. They are then dragged down to the temple without the use of mechanized equipment. The logs are usually about 20 meters long and weigh as much as 12 tons, so people have to work in large teams to hoist them up mountains and across rivers. The entire journey, usually about 10 kilometers, is treacherous. The deadliest part though comes when the logs have to be moved downhill to prove their bravery. Men ride straddling the logs as they hurtle down the mountainside. This can result in devastating injuries and death. That was all for the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel for more video.